This is for episode 19 of Dragon Ball Daima. And what's the first thing you feel after watching that episode? Like penultimate episode, the final fights just started. What was going through your mind as you were watching it?
So I'm glad that it wasn't like heart pounding ridiculousness like the last episode because I needed a slight break because last episode was nuts. But I think
Because it
that
was just
like
all out
it
battle,
was
yeah.
just all out battle and it was just like out of this world. Like they did what? But I think it was nice to see. Like I always appreciate like one. Okay, let me phrase this properly. One thing I really appreciate about the Dragon Ball series is the active commentary not in the fight. So when characters are off the side and they're just observing the fighting, I always first like a lot of people there's people who really don't like that. They want the action, but I appreciate the dialogue that like other characters give while other characters are fighting, right? For instance, where Goku's saying like Vegeta doesn't have stamina, but I have more than him. He needs to figure something out. And Super Saiyan 3 is not going to last long. Though you already see it, it's nice to have that commentary. So I thought that was really nice. However,
It what I
go on.
what I like with that is like so Goku's very observant, right? Goku when it comes to
An
Goku
idiot,
may
but
be
he's
an
observant.
he may be an airhead, but if when it comes to fighting, he knows what's what. Like he's
Yeah.
smart as shit when it comes to fighting.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like watching Vegeta finally in Super Saiyan 3, probably for the first time, besides mini Vegeta, obviously, in earlier. Um, um, and so like my whole thing is seeing Super Saiyan adult Vegeta, Super Saiyan 3 adult Vegeta for the first time, right? And
Sick.
him going off, like
Yeah.
him going off, like him transforming and going off. Like the animation was amazing,
Also, the hair, like
awesome.
the
And
way
then
the transformation looked was kind of
yeah, it looks so good in
outside
adult
of
form. It
out. Yeah,
looks so much better in
yeah.
adult form.
Outside of what I thought Super Saiyan 3 would have looked like for Vegeta,
100.
this was kind of like the most level of accuracy that I would be like, you know what, that makes sense. His hair doesn't
That makes
spike.
sense.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
doesn't fold over, it spikes up. And I
it
get
was spiked
that.
up more.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Saiyan
I
pride
like the
even
way
in
he
the hair,
looks.
bro. Go on, yo.
I like the part. Yo, we have to talk about the funniest part of the episode when
The yo,
Bulma had
you won't take a bath with me, bro.
yo
Yo, I
yo.
cried. I
Shorty
cried.
said, "If you don't come back here right now, I'm not gonna let
Instantaneous.
you take the bath with me ever again." And homie looked
Instantaneous.
back. Hold up, homie looked back at her. And yo, I had to pause it because I started laughing my ass
Yo,
off. Because
laughing
in that
crazy.
moment, so in that moment, what she just told him was, "You ain't gonna get none."
Yeah, at all. That was
And he
nice.
turned around like,
What?
"I can't have that. How could you do this?" Like he fucking immediately retreated. I've never seen Vegeta retreat that quick. He immediately backed off. Like backed off and said not a word.
And Goku's like, what? What? I don't get
Goku's
this.
just like,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Everybody else is like, okay, that's
Hilarious.
awkward.
Yeah.
But
Um.
then Goku. So Goku's doing the warming up thing, right? And he does that a lot. And all I'm thinking in my head is, are you about to just fight him straight up in base? Like, are you still gonna ramp it up, Goku? Like, there's no way you're gonna do that, right? Then homie busts out
The monologue.
the old,
Yo.
not the full, but the OG Super Saiyan 3 transformation. This is Super Saiyan 1.
No,
Ah,
like I was saying,
this
I
is
was
Super Saiyan
saying too.
2. And this is Super Saiyan 3. And mind you, not only was Vegeta Super Saiyan 3 transformation fucking done fantastically, but Goku's in this episode looked amazing. And then, mind you, I'm looking at how much time is left in the episode, and all I could think of is, oh no, episode's about to end. Not only was Vegeta's Super Saiyan 3 transformation animation like on point, right? It looked fantastic, but god damn, was Goku's Super Saiyan 3 transformation not one of the most amazing pieces of animation in the entire show? It was so beautiful. He looked amazing.
Oh, you're talking about the actual animation for it, right? I think it was spot on, and I think that like the dialogue helped it hit home because it felt like the monologue that he does. This is the ascended Super Saiyan we call Super Saiyan 2, and then this is the what is it the true strength of Saiyan Super Saiyan 3 or some shit like that. And then to see him give the extra piece where it was like and a little bit more,
And one more,
and then
that
go
was
into
my
Super
favorite
Saiyan
part
4,
because I
yeah.
was like, and then they went crazy with
So
that
super
animation
yeah, so
too, though.
Super Saiyan 4 here is it's cool, man. It looks cool, and I'm here for the colored hair too, because that was like growing up. Like I fucked with the black hair crazy, but
Right.
this hair paired with the body hair and his
It
forearms and his hands being
it
bigger, it
it
just it
makes it
gives
makes more sense.
yeah
It
yeah
makes
it
more
does
sense overall. Don't get me wrong. I like the black hair of Super Saiyan 4, but I do think that the way they've done it now makes a lot more sense.
makes a lot
But
more
not only
sense.
that, but not only that, he looks like Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4
Yeah.
from Dragon Ball Heroes.
Yep.
So it's really a design choice that I think was well done to take inspiration from Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 because realistically, them having black hair never
It
like
made
I
sense.
never understood it.
It never made sense. It
I
was just
never
made
understood it.
yeah.
Yeah, it looked weird to me.
So he broke
I like it.
he broke right to it. He went from Super Saiyan 3 to Super Saiyan 4. So what is that?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
he
what is
went
that? What
straight
is
into
yeah,
it.
what does that mean?
He
Can he
might.
only do it in Demon
I
World?
think he. Nah, I think he
Is it
could
a
just do
late
it.
I think is a latent
I
power that he
think.
has?
I think
What is
it's there's got to be a reason as to why he doesn't use it, and I'm telling you, it's because it's more draining than Super Saiyan 3. That's got to be the reason. It has to be
Yeah.
way more draining than Super Saiyan 3. So there's no. So for example, you know how there's like a whole point in time where everybody's like, "Yo, why is Goku not just busting out Super Saiyan 3?" And it's like because it's so draining. He's not going to
Yeah, but
use that form.
what doesn't isn't there a compensate for that? Isn't Ultra Instinct compensate for that?
Yeah, but Ultra Instinct is one that comes later on, and two, that's something that's completely separate from Super Saiyan.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying
So
that
Super Saiyan Blue is the answer to the stamina consumption problem and the key consumption because you're able to have better key control, so your output, your key is not leaking out constantly. So their
yeah.
output is a lot higher because they're able to retain that energy better. But the problem is they still so even though Super Saiyan Blue has better key control and better stamina consumption, doesn't mean it doesn't still consume stamina. So the problem is it consumes less stamina than Super Saiyan 3 would, even though it's a higher level of power. But at the same time, Super Saiyan 3 is is more Saiyan based rather than the God key based. So
And
it comes from more of his natural state. You know what
yeah.
I mean?
So I wonder what a fusion of that looks like. Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan
Okay,
4.
okay, okay. The magenta color that they chose is very Super Saiyan God like. That's
Very
number
Super
one.
Saiyan God like. Very
I don't
the
know.
eye color
I'm okay with that.
changing.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay
But
with that.
if you look how they frame a lot of the shots for this episode,
Oh,
they
dude, his
framed
eyes
the
going,
eye, yeah,
his
they frames the
eyes,
eyes.
when Goku was when no, it was Vegeta when he was standing there, right? When his I know it was Goku when his eye went blue and then he went Super Saiyan. I was like, oh, they're doing. I was like, oh yeah, they're doing some classic style transformation. And then when he went Super Saiyan 3, it felt straight up like a a new version of the original Super Saiyan 3. But the Super Saiyan 4 transformation, the way it was done was like, whoa.
So
This is a dude who is at the pinnacle of his power right now and that at that time period. And now breaking that limit again. Well, no, not of his own volition, because obviously he had never given him a power boost.
Volition
Which
is big word.
I think it's kind of similar to how Super Saiyan how Ultra Instinct got unlocked, where it's like he was at his limit and then was given a boost of power, and that basically broke his limit.
Yeah, but okay, so look at that. It's very interesting you say that, right? What did they frame when hold
His
on.
DNA,
Yeah, but
his
what
cells were changing
yeah,
with
but what did they
whatever power
when
boost.
remember when Goku and Frieza double punched Jiren? They framed the eyes again, right? So every of the
Yeah,
like the big aggressive moments, they're framing the eye because
yo, the
he
moment
flickers
when
into
he was
different
like
changes. But I do want to
one
note.
more,
I do want to
and
note.
then they
Hold on. I do want to note what was one of the things they said about audio wise for Ultra Instinct. Audio wise.
well, at least as far as the Japanese dub, you hear the Uzaro scream in the background.
Ah, ah,
Grade eight.
ah, 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 ah. I'm just saying, it's kind of like tying together. I wonder if the end of this series it kind of puts a a thing into that. I don't know, but it's just making too many similarities. And if we're not talking about it, who are we? Who are we? Super Saiyan 5, the non-canon, secretly canon thing, looks like what they just showed here, but white
Stacking, oh yeah,
or
stacking it.
gold or
My whole,
silver.
I'm not saying that they can stack it, right? Because so this is the thing with Ultra Instinct, right? Because Ultra Instinct is technically a technique, but the way Goku utilizes it is as a form. It's weird, right? It's I guess it's the same biology or whatever. Something about it just makes things different for them. Um, but my whole thing is like with Super Saiyan 4, like one, I think the design is fantastic. I think
I really like it, man.
looks
I
good.
really
I
like
love
it.
I
Yeah.
love the bigger hands and the longer arms to make him a
It
little bit more, and the
is
bigger chest
like ape
because
yeah,
yes, the little ape run that he did when he was still mini was amazing.
screaming,
And
screaming.
now, yo, all I'm gonna say is now that he's adult Goku, now that he's adult Super Saiyan 4, he's about to go off. You know that, right? Like he's about to go nut. It's Goku we're talking about. You know what I mean? You know Goku's about to put hands on Goma.
Hands and feet, bro. Hands and feet.
Hands.
Hands and
Now,
feet, bro.
hold on, hold on. Now, what's the actual possibility of getting Vegeta to get this form
I
right
don't think
now in this next episode?
I don't think it's that hard. All he has to do is go to homeboy and say, "Hey, listen, you got to give me the
Think about
power
what just
too."
happened. Think about what just happened. Vegeta got his ass whooped. Ran out of he ran out of a lot of energy. He depowered.
He
Guess
needs
guess
something.
guess what? If Neva decides to give him a power boost, he's probably gonna unlock Super Saiyan 4 as well.
Yeah. What if it's a different
And
color? It
yo,
won't
I
be.
would you know what I'm gonna be mad about if they do a Super Saiyan 4 fusion and it has black hair.
Nah.
So it's the opposite, the
Nah.
reverse of the OG.
Yeah, that'll be
Oh,
nuts.
also, I don't know how they're gonna do Daima Adult Goku Super Saiyan 4 in Sparking Zero, since we already have Super Saiyan 4.
It's a whole new
But
fusion.
we do have two Gojitas,
Yeah,
Z and Super.
it's essentially
It's gonna be
it's
his
a
own
whole new
character.
form. Yeah, it's gonna be it
We're
has to
gonna
be.
so we're definitely gonna have Super Saiyan Daima Mini Goku, Super Saiyan 3 Daima Mini Goku, definitely Super Saiyan 4 Mini Goku. But that also means that we should be getting another adult Goku that can go Super Saiyan 4.
Yeah.
But is it gonna be I think going from Super Saiyan 3 to Super Saiyan 4, like he basically can only be Super Saiyan 3 or 4 for that version makes more sense. Because then it's like, what do you do with the other versions, right, of Goku, and then also Vegeta? So like, how many characters are you realistically going to be putting into the game from
It's a
Daima?
lot, a lot. You have to
Like,
rework and stuff. Yeah.
100% we're getting Glorio. 100% we're gonna get the mini forms of Goku and Vegeta. The other like obviously we're getting Vegeta. You know we're gonna get the other transformations for them. But then it's like we have the Tamagamis, we have Ku and Du, we have well, Glorio's already confirmed. We know him already. We have Mini Piccolo. We have, you know what I mean? Like we have a bunch of different characters. So it's like, how are they gonna do it? How are they gonna do the DLC? What is gonna be their plan for the DLC? Because it's two different packs.
Well, if
And if
animation, if
and with
animation
and
is your question,
if
animating
going
them
by
won't be that hard.
superhero, nah, if going by superheroes DLC, right? I think for Daima, 10 characters per pack might be the way to go.
It's a lot of characters. What'd you
12
think of
characters were
what'd you think
12
about
characters were in superhero DLC.
what'd you think about Vegeta's final flash
Oh,
through
it
the
looked amazing,
hole
dude. Oh God, it
with
looks so
Goma?
good.
Yeah.
Wait. It looks so good, but guess what? Like always, Vegeta's Final Flash does fuck all.
Fuck all.
Legitimately,
Except for
yo,
the one
Vegeta,
except for that wasn't a
Vegeta
fight,
has
the Gallic
used
gun, right? The Gallic gun that he used to
Vegeta.
beat the
I'm
shit.
not joking with you. I'm not joking with you. I don't think Vegeta has ever beaten enemy, but I also don't think Vegeta's ever beaten enemy with Final Flash.
His
Vegeta's
final
never
flash.
properly beat an enemy.
Yo, his
Like
final flash does
he
fuck all.
man said, "I'm gonna put everything into this
Yeah.
attack." Final Flash,
It was
and
good.
the villain's just looking at him
It
like
was
it
good. It
did
was
nothing,
cool to
sir.
see an animated
Yes,
in and out of
yes, it
the
was.
hole because they like kept playing with like structurally how they went through the hole, opened it up, pushed him through it, then he teleported right behind him. It was a
Yo,
good
the
sequence.
way he,
The sequence
yo,
was
the
dope. And
teleport
I like that
behind him was
the smooth and updated animation looked crazy. So
there was certain frames where when he was when they were showing him attacking Goma where he looked a little weird. I'll let it pass though because it's nowhere near as bad as Super's
Super
growth.
Saiyan.
You know what
Oh
I
yeah,
mean?
yeah. It was no.
No,
It's
no,
yeah,
no, no, no.
yeah.
If you look at the OG, I'm not even joking. If I don't know if you remember it, if you look at the OG release of Dragon Ball Super, the first few episodes,
Bro, sometimes you would
when
see
Goku Super
Piccolo's
Saiyan
arm.
3,
Sometimes
wait,
you,
when Goku Super Saiyan 3 was fighting Beerus, what happened? The animation was beyond terrible. Like it was bad.
it was like
It's
Naruto
like
background
how
character was
it felt
bad.
like it felt like they had 2 days to work on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I thought I uh, so I guess like the last point we could talk about is like Glorio's plot armor. I didn't really understand.
I don't think he got plot armor.
No, I really think that he did because like it just you that sequence of events, right? Him making them adults and then being like it the sister saying his boss basically saying okay you're fired and then she just getting the book and then using it to get
That's
this
not
to
plot
tell them
armor, dude.
no I think her not doing it, fuck all or anything
What
to
is she? All
Glorio
right,
is what
now
why I'm
let's say
saying
she
that
tries to do. Let's say she tries to do something to Glorio. Guess
the
who's
Z
gonna put a
fighters yeah
stop to that?
the Z fighters are gonna be there
Exactly.
yeah I get
She's smart
that
enough to
yeah
not start shit.
yeah I
Um,
felt like it didn't that moment didn't hit for
my
me.
I think my favorite
His arc
moment
doesn't
out of
hit for me. That's what I'm trying
I
to say.
I whatever. I can care less about him to be honest. You know what I mean? Like so, my favorite part of the episode is the transformation from 3 to 4, right? And it's the simple fact of like, homie, yo, for the first time, he fucking took his shirt off, dude.
Just ripped it, bro.
He just straight no, he didn't rip it off. He took it off. He took his shirt off. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And my whole thing with that is finally we saw Super Saiyan 3 with no shirt.
Does yes.
Even
Does
for those
yeah.
for those
Yeah.
split seconds, that's the first time we see Super Saiyan 3 completely shirtless.
It's like they just went to the Dragon Ball forums and said, okay, let's see what everybody wants. All right, everybody wants to see
Shirtless Super Saiyan, yo,
3,
Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta.
Super Saiyan 4 to be
Super Saiyan 3
canon.
Vegeta doing a final flash.
Yeah.
Super Saiyan 3 no Super Goku doing the Super Saiyan transformations in a row again, right? Super Saiyan 3 without a shirt. Super Saiyan 3 into 4 going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was yo, like they really I think Toriyama, I think legit I'm not joking. I think Toriyama, after all these years, knew how much people liked Super Saiyan 4. He knew. You know what I mean? He
Yeah.
knew. And the fact that it wasn't him who made it must have hurt a little bit,
I
right?
think I think
It
I
must
think
have hurt a little
I
bit. Think
think
about it. It must have hurt a little bit.
I
It's like, damn, I didn't make this, but people love it so much. But then I think he thought, well, hey, I didn't make it, but guess what? People love it. I'll bring it back. I'll
I
make it
think
canon. The way I
I
did
think it
Broly,
was
I'll
more
make it canon.
I think it was more of that. I think it was more of, hey, people really like this transformation. It was an
Yeah, and he likes it
ascendancy.
too. He definitely liked
Yeah,
it too. He definitely
it
liked
was
it
an
too.
ascendancy into Saiyan power, right?
Yes,
And
exactly,
he is
exactly.
and Kishimoto. I'm saying sorry, and
Kishimoto, isn't that
yeah,
Naruto?
yeah. I don't know why I said that. So it what I'm trying to say is he
Oda is One Piece, right?
Oda's One Piece, Kishimoto is
Oda's One
Naruto.
Piece.
Yeah.
Kubo is Bleach. Um, yeah, I remember a few of them. I don't remember everyone. My Hero's Horikoshi, right? No,
I can't remember my heroes right now.
I can't remember.
I remember the
Wow.
big three:
Um,
Oda, Kudo,
yeah, I
Kishimoto.
feel yeah, yeah, of course,
Yeah,
of course, of course.
yeah.
So my
But
whole thing is, so now that we have one episode left, we know how this
it's
is gonna
confirmed
go.
one episode left.
Yeah, 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 yeah. We know
Yeah,
how this is gonna
fusion
go.
in instant in next episode is like all but confirmed. I can guarantee, almost guarantee,
They
like
would have they
90%.
had they had those bugs and
There's no
they're gonna use them.
fucking way that they're gonna reference the bugs that many times and
Goku
not use them.
Goku's gonna find them because remember he dropped them. He's gonna find them somewhere on the battlefield by accident and be like, Vegeta, fusion.
No,
You know what I mean?
he's gonna give it to Vegeta, or somebody's gonna take it as like a res and then fuse to make Super Saiyan 4. What would be crazy is they don't. What would be really crazy, the other 10% is they don't fuse right now. Both of them get Super Saiyan 4.
Yo, I just thought
Don't
of something that
fuse.
fucked my
Don't
head up.
fuse. They give the fusion to Ku and Do. They
Wait,
fuse. And then later on in the next series, we see an evolution of Super Saiyan 4.
no. I just thought of something that I didn't even consider a possibility, Mark.
What?
What if, yo, I'm about to say this. I'm about to say this. I need you to listen to this because I want you to think about how much sense this would make. What is the possibility that Piccolo absorbs Neva and fuses with him, like the Namekians can do,
And then always takes him with, like, they're together, like,
and
yeah.
gets that power boost from getting Neva's power.
You think that he
Because who
can
knows? Remember, Neva's
secretly give
old.
them the,
Neva's
yeah,
Neva's
Neva's old,
old.
yeah. You think that he would
He's the
eventually,
oldest Namekian. I'm
yeah.
pretty sure they confirmed that he's the oldest Namekian, like ever in the series.
I'm pretty sure
So my whole
Piccolo
thing
said
with
that.
that is
Or
my
referenced,
whole
like,
thing with
foreshadow to it.
right. My whole thing with that is Namekians confused.
Yeah.
What is the possibility that Neva gives him a power boost and fuses with him? So
Could
not
be.
only will he be not only will he be Kami, Piccolo, and Nail, but he'll be Kami, Piccolo, Nail, and Neva.
That's probably why he was
Even though
able
that's
to
not
get.
how. Even though remember when Piccolo fused with Kami, he basically said that he's not the same and like the same person anymore.
Yeah.
Like he basically became a new person, but like he still retained all the memories of both of them. That's the thing that always confused me about Piccolo with the Namekian fusion. It's like you're basically making yourself into a new person, but at the same time you retain everything.
Yeah, but it's like a double up. You know, it's a new person.
Right.
I'm a
So
new being with the memories and
but it's
things of
not
everyone
so
else.
Dragon Ball Abridged does the funny thing where Nail can talk to him like in his head. And it's like so obviously in the show that's not a thing for two reasons because Piccolo's the dominant personality and the other personalities get completely drowned out. That's basically how the Namekian fusions work. It's weird. Like it's not like an actual combination of people. Like it's like basically just giving a person your life force in a way.
Yeah. All right.
And like, I don't know. I think that this episode was fucking fire. The animation was amazing. I really hope this last fight goes crazy, bro.
Close us out. Last and final thoughts outside of that.
And this is to go even further than further beyond.